The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Nameless, unreasoning, unjustified terror, which paralyzes needed efforts to convert retreat into advance.
Every generation stands on the shoulders of the generation that went before. And so you see farther because you're standing taller than we did and can look farther. But at least give us the credit that you're seeing farther because you're standing on our shoulders. We don't have inflation because the people are living too well. We have inflation because the government is living too well.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. We dare not forget today that we are the heirs of that first revolution. Let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans born in this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage, and unwilling to witness or permit the slow undoing of those human rights to which this nation has always been committed and to which we are committed today at home and around the world.
If I give you one message to hold in your hearts today, it's this. The more people tell you it's not possible, that it can't be done, the more you should be absolutely determined to prove them wrong. Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider. Embrace that label. Being an outsider is fine. Embrace the label. Because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. You must keep pushing forward. And always have the courage to be yourself.
All right, everybody, we're here. We made it. We made it back from Tennessee, literally maybe an hour ago, and I'm here. Promised you I'd be on. I just didn't promise you how long. Anyway, yeah, I come in, and I'll be honest with you. Here's what I had. No lie. It's called a dinner for champions. You ready? Funyuns and a beef and cheese stick. Anyway, hello everyone. It is Tuesday night, And I told you to be on, and I'm on. I don't know how long we're going to be on because I know a couple other people is going to be coming on later, Brad and a couple other people. So I'm not going to go into that. Let them do their thing, and I'll do my thing. Anyway, happy Tuesday, everybody. Yes, I wasn't on yesterday, and yes, I was not on today, but I'm on tonight, and I'm back. Tomorrow, we will be at our regular time, and we'll get it all going, right? We had our Christmas party, our DC Christmas party, and had a great turnout. And also got a birthday cake. That was, I'll be honest with you, I was really surprised. I was very surprised at that. It's good cake too, but I was just surprised at that. And then just the community that we have. I just want to say this. I just want to brag on them. The community that we have and those that were able to come out and be a part of last night. You guys are freaking awesome. Phenomenal. Just phenomenal. I literally went back and kind of, after the night was over, finally got back to my room and settled down, was just chilling out, and was just thinking, man, everybody was so nice, just very, very professional, just cool. I mean, it's the kind of people you can hang out with all the time. Nah, I'm not saying that they're that way all the time, but, it was a cool thing. We had a great time. Like I said, they got a birthday cake for me. We did that deal. It was pretty cool. We had fun, laughter, some games, and it was just good. Although I made a mistake last night, guys. Made a big mistake. So we were doing one game, and I did one with some headphones where played some music, and they had to guess what we were saying. And we had two cheaters, honestly. Jeep Girl was one of those, and I'm not going to throw the other one under the bus, but Jeep Girl was a cheater. Because after she won everything, she's like, I can read lips. And then so did the other one. So I was like, man. And I got so sidetracked with this that I forgot to give you guys y'all's gifts. So all three of you that played the game with me last night, you need to reach out by email with your address so I can get your gifts to you. Because, man, I'm telling you what, I was so excited to give out Space Force stuff. And I stinking forgot in the middle of these cheaters. I'm just kidding. They're not cheaters. Too bad. But yeah, we had a good time. So I had Space Force. I had Special Operations Command Center stuff. I had some really cool things too. And I didn't get to give them out. And so I was like, oh, no, I'm disappointed. But we're going to get them to you. So for those three that were playing the game with me, shoot me an email and give me your address. And tell Nicole that you didn't get your gift from me. See, and he said it's in your address. So, yeah. So come home. And, I got back to the hotel. I was looking at everybody's the card. Y'all gave cards. Man, it was so sweet. Some of you brought cards from my mom. That was sweet too. I hadn't even got a chance to see my mom. Just got in, come here, ate the dinner of the champions. And anyways, and the cards were great. Gifts were great. It was just fantastic. I had embroidered stuff that says "Kiss My Crack." I mean, it was great. If you missed it, you missed it. It was a good time. There was a game they did was all the different sayings that I say. And I didn't realize how ridiculous I sound until I heard them going, I mean, the whole restaurant is sitting there. And all of a sudden, just this loud roar of, "Kiss my crack," of everybody in our room, was pretty funny. And, but it worked out great. The server was great. We were able to, during last night, they were able to talk to her and kind of get her story a little bit. It's not so much about, of course we did have a good time, but it's not so much about just going and have a great time and that's it. One of the things I said last night was we have to be mountain movers and we have to help people change their lives and do things and be the light for people that can't be a light or don't see a light. And I just want to say to Demis's in Hendersonville, you guys rocked. They really enjoyed us being there, honestly. Even though we went over a little later, it was great. The server she comes out and she's just working her tail end off. And she's asking who I am and what the show is about and all that. And then back in the kitchen, everybody in the kitchen is like, hey, what's going on back over there, man? What's going? And they're trying to tell them what the show's about. And they're all, oh, my gosh. And they're all wanting to, even after everybody left, I was out on the parking lot getting ready to leave, and I had some employees come. I gotta meet you. I gotta find out more about you. And they come out there and we talked and was able to share the kind of the vision of the show, what we're doing, and they are truthers also, which is fantastic. Like I said, we had a great time. But anyway, so this the server last night. For those of you that are there, I don't know. For those of you that aren't there, it's okay. But her name was Niqua. I think it was Niqua. And she served us all night and worked her tail end off too. But she was telling, I think it was Nicole or one of the other people there that was working with us, because we had a whole team there too, was telling them that she actually has 5 or 6 children and she's a single mother. And not only that, her child was autistic and was having his Christmas program that night, but she needed the money, so she come to work. And so after everything was over with, they come to me and started telling me her story. And I said, you want, we're not going to tip what they normally tip here. We're going to bless this lady. And we was able to be a huge blessing to this server. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that came, everybody that acted like a daggone patriot, acted like we had sense. They make us sound like, the J6ers. Oh man, we're just crazy. There's no bonkers. They go crazy. Man, it was a great group of people, and I can't say enough about it. It was fantastic, and my cake looked great. And just and then also, I've been going through a bunch of the pictures on that, and I've got a really cool picture that all of you that was there, you guys will be getting pretty soon, probably by the end of the week. Nicole will be getting out to your emails, and it is our group picture, and it is badass. It's a badass picture. I've looked at it several times, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it printed off, and I'm going to have it moved into the studio office here and put on the wall as just one as a great memory of what we did and come together and accomplish together as a group, plus also just something that was our first, and it was very successful. And I'm grateful for that. But it's a pretty good picture, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, it was a pretty good picture. Some of y'all, no, I'm just kidding. Everybody was great. Everybody's great. But anyway, we're going to get back to the normal stuff, right? The normal shindiggery stuff that goes on with this show. We'll talk about that stuff. The elephant in the room is the UFOs, the drones. I've heard more and more about it today. More people talking about it, and they keep asking. And the funny thing is last night I broke it down. I told what it was, and about 12:30, 1 o'clock today, it started getting released of exactly what I said. So I told you so. But for those of you who didn't know, I didn't tell you. Anywho, we got a lot of people up in here. The other day I get to do the roll call, and everybody got ticked off. But it got Sheldon Knob up in the house here. Bedford, Massachusetts, Columbus, Georgia, Charles City, Virginia. Hello from Wisconsin. Hey, Stephen. Welcome back, DC. We miss you. Charles City, Virginia. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Patty and Tom in Royalton, Minnesota. How you doing, guys? Hello from Morgan's Point Resort, Texas. Mesquite, Texas in here. Stewart, Virginia house. Another Texas in the house. DC, hello from Frisco, Texas. How you doing, Frisco? Darn late clients. No, you don't have to worry about nothing sensational. It's going to be a crappy show anyway, so just don't. I'm just kidding. Anyway, hello from Georgia. Good evening, DC. Having withdrawal. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Live Oak, Florida. Hey there from Jefferson, Georgia. We got Arkansas up here. Hey, what's up, brother? From Doug and DJ in Camden, Kentucky. Hey, DC. Rose here from Indiana. Hope your Christmas was wonderful. Yeah, the Christmas party was great. ADC Robert from Fredericksburg, Texas. Thank you so much for the prayers. Coffee, Mississippi, up in the house here. Wheatfield, Indiana. Diane in California. Oakdale, Connecticut. Tupelo, Mississippi. Bedford, Virginia. Good evening, DC, from Diane and Dave in Colorado. How you doing, guys? Thank you for tuning in tonight. Hey, DC from Green Valley. Well, thank you so much there. Wisconsin loves DC. Yeah, and DC loves Wisconsin cheese. Here from Claire. Okay. And DC from hi DC from Leanne in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, writing Christmas cards and waiting for the American Badass. That's right. He's a little bit tired, but he's okay. Benbrook, Texas in the house. Merry Christmas from Illinois. Good afternoon. Good evening. I'm sorry. I'm like making up words, right? I'm like rah, 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 just making up stuff as I go. So good evening, DC. Everyone from Georgia. Hello from Orlando. Good evening, DC. Listening from Fairhaven, Massachusetts. Lindale, Texas up in here. Junie, glad you're listening. DC, please pray for a family of 4. We were going to their house, burnt down last night. Oh, wow. Okay, we will do that. Dangerous, Tennessee. Florida up in here. Let's see here. Oklahoma City up in here. Southeast Missouri. Good afternoon, DC, and all patriots from California. Benson, Mari from Benson, North Carolina. Patty from Mercer, Pennsylvania. Hi, DC. Hello, Carol. Moore, Oklahoma. Hello from Alabama. Boise, Idaho. Phil and Ginger. Man, how you guys doing? Phil and Ginger. Hope you're all doing great. Cartersville, Georgia there. Hello from Butler, Pennsylvania again. Thank you so much, Butler, Pennsylvania. Hello, DC and fellow patriots. Prayers for your mom. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. South Georgia up in here. Good evening from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Hampton, Connecticut. Michigan Guarding, reporting for duty. Your MAGA song should be your new anthem. It rocks. Thank you. Hey, from Minden, Louisiana. And we are sad we had to miss it, Chris, right? I was so sick. I saw that, and I hated that so bad for you guys. I really did. But we'll have another one. We'll be good. Southeast Louisiana in the house. Hey, DC, Chattanooga up in here. Kenai, Alaska up in here. Holden Beach, North Carolina. Christine from Lexington, North Carolina. Linda from Zeeland, Michigan. Bainbridge, Georgia. Barberville, Kentucky up in here. Raleigh, North Carolina. RC and EC. Good to see you guys in here, guys. Carol from Orlando. DC and Pages. This is Brenda from Northeast Mississippi. Yeah. Let's see here. Pat, welcome back, DC. Thank you. Stanford from Kentucky up in here. Columbia, Kentucky. Sure missed you for the past few days. Yeah, it's kind of like a withdrawal, right? It's like a withdrawal. You must be exhausted. Well, partially, yeah. But it's okay. Because I did get a little bit more sleep than 3 hours last night. My bed was pretty comfortable. I think it was just where I was exhausted, but it's all good. Wisconsin girl up here. Pray for your mom. Thank you so much. Mine's in hospital, too. Yeah, absolutely. Well, hopefully yours is not as bad as mine, but hopefully she'll get better and be home for Christmas. Hey, DC, from Cindy and Dave down on the farm in southern Minnesota. Hey, everyone. Hello, Crescent. Let's see here. Hello, DC, from Gina and Bruce from Evansville, Indiana. Hey, guys, how you doing? Let's see here. Who else we got here? Jenny and Laura in Coleman, Alabama. We aren't together right now because Laura and her father's. Oh, I hate that. With stomach flu. Prayers for them. But guess what? You made it. That's all that matters, right? But yeah, we'll be praying for them. New Bern, North Carolina in the house. Dalton, Georgia up in here. Who else we got here? Making sure I'm not missing anybody. I love Funyuns. Yeah, not too bad. It is what it is. Edmond, Oklahoma up in here. You need to watch that Jeep girl. Yeah, I know. Phew. Wild as a buck. But great people. Let's see. I'm looking here. Sounds like a wonderful night. It was pretty great. Does the faceless voice have any info? Yeah, not Kiss My Crack. Yeah, that's right. Let's see here. Dallas, Georgia. Hello from Calhoun, Louisiana up in here. Denham Springs. Hey, Saints girl. Good to have you up in here. Anybody else I'm missing here? I'm looking here. Let's see. Nick and Mary. Oh, yeah. They were the other servers there. Yeah. Did great too. When is DC's birthday? December 22nd. December 22nd. I'll be 105. Be 105. What a great conspiracy, right? I mean, I really got a compliment last night. Someone says, how old are you? Like 33, 35? And I was like, shit, yeah, I'm 35. Yeah, all right. I'll be that any day. Man, if I could be 25 again, good Lord, I'd give the world a really run for their money. Sounds like a good time. It was. What else we got here? Let's see here. It was wonderful. DC, just fabulous in person. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Glad you think that. Let's see here. Greetings, everyone. Happy to be here. Hope y'all had fun. So, oh my gosh, y'all are nuts in here. So, how handsome is DC? I am. Remember Handsome Dan? I told y'all about Handsome Dan. Handsome Dan. You know, they walk in and go, hey, it's Handsome Dan. And they walk in and go, oh my gosh, looks like someone beat him in the forehead with the ugly stick. That would be DC. That would be me. Let's see. So glad to catch you up. I'm not in Coleman County. Well, that's okay. Hendersonville up in here. All right. Guys, I'm having like dinner with my daughter, my granddaughter. Will I have to step out? Well, that's okay. Tell them it's okay. True Day is resigning. Yep, he's going to. He's being forced out. Hello, Kansas. Good to have you up in here. Julie here in Crescent, Oklahoma, 66 days. Oh, wow. 45 tomorrow. Mother Nature needs a Xanax. Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy everywhere. Hello, Nina from Ponchatoula, Louisiana. Georgetown, Kentucky, up in here. Corpus Christi, Texas, from Kathleen. Hello, Kathleen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Weberville, Michigan. Troy, Ohio. We got more people coming in here. Oh my, you're early from Florida. Yep. It's okay. Right. It's good. It's okay if I'm a little bit early, because guess what? It's my show. Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Yep. Good evening. It was a great time last night in Tennessee. Oregon City. Love you, DC. You're the best. Thank you so much. Hello from Manola, Texas. Missouri in the house. Childersburg, Alabama. White House, Tennessee. Let's see here. Hey, White House, Tennessee. Great pic of you on TikTok. Okay, I don't know what that pic is, but it ain't me. Hi from Southern Pines, North Carolina. Let's see what else we got here. Santa Rosa, California. Iowa. Hooks, Texas. Minnesota. Trying to see if anything else is on here. Kingsport, Tennessee. Another Barberville, Kentucky. Chesapeake in the house. West Tennessee. We're still in Hendersonville. Well, you guys are lucky then, right? Y'all get to stay there and party up. Y'all downtown probably dancing around and acting like a fool. Probably what you're doing. But that's okay, because right now it's your show. Anyways, North Idaho up in here. Let's go crash the party in Colin. Savannah, Missouri up in here. We got Minnesota up in here. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Amy up in here. Pam from North Tennessee. Frankfort, Kentucky. Chris from New Jersey. South Georgia. Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Another Southeast Georgia. Yorkshire, England in here. Oh, thank you so much. Steve, it's good to see you up in here. Yeah, it is a little late for you probably. Desiree from Knoxville. Purse for your mom. Thank you. Pam from San Antonio. Thank you so much, Pam. When does the show start? Whenever normally at 1 o'clock, but I've been kind of busy. Been on the road several days. So I thought I'd jump in here and get this versus me going in and sitting down and sleeping. And then y'all going, you didn't have a show, DC. Where'd it go? Hamilton, Mississippi. Camden, Tennessee. D&K in Iowa. Thank you so much, guys. Selena, Texas in the house. DC winners the choir of Democrats rattling each other out and going to start. Ratting each other out, yeah. I don't know, probably pretty soon. Probably after this week. We're going to see how Friday goes. Let's see. Mine is on the 21st. Well, happy birthday to you. Knoxville, December. Man, you're December 25th. That's crazy. That sucks, all right? I thought it sucked being on the 22nd, but God, I mean, Merry Christmas and happy birthday. The good thing is well, I know I'll get people splitting hairs over this one, but guess what? You said you have a birthday on the 25th with Jesus. That's so special. No, he wasn't born on the 25th. I mean, I'll get that. You really don't know your Bible, so there's a bar. I mean, because everybody's a theologian these days. But anyway, it's okay. Let's That's what my husband jokes about, being 105 years old. Yeah. 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 105. That's going to be the next conspiracy. DC is 100. He's telling everybody he's 105. 105. Still running around like a young whippersnapper. Poor bottom up in the house here. How you doing? So DC is not a looker. He's more like a Amanda and Ron from Middle Fork, Indiana. Y'all are nuts. Some of y'all's in this chat. Y'all crazy tonight. Hello from Mountain Home, Arkansas. Wow, Mountain Home, Arkansas. I actually literally know somebody from. I actually know somebody from there. That's crazy. I doubt it's the person I know on here, but I know somebody from there. Remember when COVID was the diagnosis of flu disappeared? What are they spraying on us? Yeah. So many RSV and children, flu and pneumonia flooding the hospitals. Yes, it is. And it is. I will say this. Hey, Janet from Delaware, happy birthday. Thank you so much. I will say this, and I'm not done with the chat here. I will say this. I have made an absolute decision here today. I refuse to wear a mask because these drones are flying around. I refuse to. Because they're like, we don't know what's going on. They know what the freak's going on. We know what's going on, don't we, guardians? We know what's going on. But I'm not going to wear a mask, no matter what they say. I don't care if they say there's 1,200 new species of pneumonia floating around. And it's going to get everybody. Got to wear your mask. I'll take my chances. Forest City, Arkansas up in here. Clinton, Ohio up in here. Let's see. Cuz Miller, no, not. New Orleans up in here. From the right crew, we love our Jeep girl. Yeah, well, y'all do. Everybody's got to love their one. That one. That's the one there. And I'm just picking on her. She knows that. Santa Claus, Indiana. Oh, man, that's pretty cool. Western Kentucky up here in Bonnie Lake, Washington, Jonesboro, Arkansas, Kingsport, Tennessee. DC got to watch girls. Yeah. Them Georgia girls up there. They were wild. I literally had to do sign language, everybody, just to get. I'm just picking on Jeep Girl tonight. I don't know if she's on here, but guess what? I'm still doing it because it's my show. I had to do sign language for her because I can't hear you. I can't hear. Yeah, anyway. So I did sign language. Kentucky up in the house, Dayton, Ohio. Fancy Farm, Kentucky. How you doing? Birthday on the 20th. Happy birthday. Tim from Reedsville, Georgia. Good to have you back. Thank you so much. There's Florida up in the house again. There's Arkansas up in here. There's Indiana in here. Lebanon up in here. Hello from Hendersonville, DC. The Christmas party was awesome and great to meet everyone. Yes, it was. Hendersonville. Another Hendersonville. Wow, good deal. Bellefontaine, Ohio. East Jordan, Michigan. Madison, Alabama. Yeah, you know what? There is a thing. The champion of birthday, the champions in this world they come from December. That's just a daggone rule. Nobody really made it but me. I'm just spreading a bunch of another conspiracy theory. DC said that God came down and told him that birthdays in December were they're champions, and he's 105. He must be like Bruce Lee and Elvis. That's what he is. Got good skin. Be 105, man. He can run around. He's wild. 105-year-old can do all that. Anyway, yeah. I didn't get to eat that much last night anyway. But I was talking to everybody, but it's okay. Good evening from York, Pennsylvania. Sorry I'm late. You're okay. You're excused. Sebastian Rogers. Yeah, we're working on that. We talked about that a little bit last night. There's still a lot of rumble with voices in that. And I don't really want to speak too much on that yet until something is solid on that. Holly Springs, Georgia up in here. Mine is the 31st. Celebrate my birthday. Oh, all right. Happy birthday. Granddaughter born on December 5th. Okay. Wow. 6th and 7th, 5th. Okay. Jesus was born on September the 11th. Okay. See what I'm saying? Somebody's going to get on here and correct me. Correct me. Wow. Jesus was born. That's all that matters. Don't matter if he's born in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Baby Jesus. That baby Jesus in the manger. It's so cold. Oh gosh, I wish somebody cover him up. He's so cold. I mean, yeah, Yeah, that's right. Churches, put out your manger scene like that. Put out your plastic baby Jesus every year. If you really cared about him, you would leave him out in the daggone cold. I'm just kidding. Don't anybody get mad. He's sacrilegious. No, I'm not. I'm 105 years old. I have a reason to talk like this. Good evening from North Illinois. Hi, DC. Kathy here from Wentzville. Thank you so much. Doreen from Portland. Glad to have you back. DC. Any info on the drones and what's going on? Yes, and we're going to talk about that because that's all that everybody has to talk about. Oshkosh, Canada up in here. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Montgomery, Texas in here. Shut the government down. Yep, that's what we need to do. Yep, somebody else said, yep, baby Jesus on April 1st. Do not comply is the right. That's right. Let's see here. All right, so we got anybody else over here? Paintsville, Kentucky in here. Mark and Paula from Lebanon, Tennessee. Enjoyed last night. Guys, we had a great time. Appreciate you guys being there. Never wearing a mask. That's right. Good evening, DC. Port Charlotte, Florida in the house. All righty. Lily, Kentucky. Christina. White House. Hey, Christina. Man, let me tell you what. Shameless plug here, right? But anyways. Christina, man, what can I say? They have a company, and they she does shuttles, all that stuff. And it's called Harris. Let me pull it up here because I don't want to say the wrong thing here. And I will. I'll be like, it's Bob's Building, and it ain't that. It's called Harris Black Car Services. TJ and Christina Harris. If you're ever in Tennessee, Hendersonville, Goodlettsville, Nashville, whatever, and you need to be shuttled around or whatever, instead of going to Uber or any of that other goofy stuff, you need to give them a call. Look them up, Harris Black Car Services. Man, great to work with. She reached out to me and wanted to take us around, and I was like, let's do it. And took us down Nashville, took our whole crew down there, and ran around a little bit. And I got to run down there and see some friends that was playing music and go check out some other stuff, and it was great. But anyways, great people. I got to sit there and have great conversation with her for a while. And just, like I said, if you're ever in Tennessee and you need somebody, reach out to them. Harris Black Car Services. It's Christina Harris, and great people. Anyway, she didn't ask for that, but you know what? I did it anyway because she was so sweet and she helped us out. Yeah, okay, here we go. So, Kim, my husband's friend that is a Navy SEAL says the drones are sniffers. Okay. Let's see. Elberton, Georgia in here, Flint, Michigan. Let's see here. Jeep girl, I used to own a Jeep. Loves all my heart. Okay. Scottsville, Michigan, and I believe we're done here. I can't really get everybody else. We got Greenville, Tennessee. Sorry I missed anybody. Dunklin, Oklahoma. Arkansas up in here. Got a lot of them up in here. All right. So anyways, Billy and Lori from Savannah, Georgia. Thank you so much. And Seymour, Missouri up in here. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody there. Centerville, Virginia. Wimberley, Texas, and Greensboro, North Carolina. And I'm starting. So yeah, let's talk about the drones because everybody's, all that. So actually, you're right. When you put that in there about the drones, we're going to talk about that. So, and I'm going to talk about multiple things. And let me tell you this. This is crazy. Oh man. So I'm coming in home, and as I'm coming in, I'm looking out the window. And guess what I see? 2 drones. Oh my. Man, I got excited. Woo, it's 2 drones out there. Woo! I mean, I didn't really get excited. I just looks like a flashlight floating in the wind. I'm being stupid. But anyway, so anyways, these drones. We talked about it last night, actually, at the Christmas party too. I talked about a lot of good stuff, and I showed her some really good stuff last night. Stuff that just really good stuff. But let's talk about the drones. So actually, let's start with this. Let's just play a couple clips here. That way you can hear what some of these people were saying about it. And then we're going to touch in on it, okay? So here we go.
of a threat that came in through Port Newark. Maybe that's radioactive material. There was and there is an alert that's out right now that radioactive material in New Jersey has gone missing on December 2nd. It was a shipment. It arrived at its destination. The container was damaged and was empty. So potentially we're looking for that.
Stop right there, Mayor, because that's very important information. And that came from a credible source.
That came from the U.S. government.
And so it's missing?
Missing.
And they think it's in New Jersey, or it could be anywhere?
It was lost in New Jersey.
Okay. First of all, let me ask you this. Before we get into anything about being lost, why in the hell is it coming through a port in a container if it's nuclear? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, let's just call FedEx. Let's call FedEx. Let's get it through Amazon. Have Amazon. Let's get Amazon down there. We'll have them to deliver a little bit of plutonium down there, a little bit of radiation. Let's do that.
I can't hurt my voice there. Absolutely retarded. Just retarded. Like it's no big deal.
Oh, wait a minute. That really concerns me.
It freaking should concern you. And not only that, there's other reports going on. So let's just get through these little shindiggeries.
Now to new reporting on these mysterious drone sightings. 7 states now across the Northeast, and now drones reported near an airbase in Ohio, an airport outside New York City, and the arrests involving a drone near Boston's Logan Airport. Tonight, the FBI and Homeland Security deploying state-of-the-art drone detection technology and infrared cameras to catch the drones. And tonight, President-elect Donald Trump saying something strange is going on here and what he suggested today about the drones. Here's Whit Johnson.
After weeks of reported drone sightings triggering confusion and anger throughout the Northeast,
this one's going to fly over us right now.
Tonight, the FBI and Department of Homeland Security deploying state-of-the-art drone detection technology and infrared cameras to New York and New Jersey. The spike in unexplained drone sightings seen in at least 7 states from Virginia to New England. In Ohio, over the weekend, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base outside Dayton temporarily closing its airspace Friday night because of drone incursions. Just outside New York City, reported drones forcing officials at Stewart International Airport to shut down their runway for more than an hour.
There's multiple drones all over this airport tonight, man.
And in Boston, 2 men arrested and facing charges for flying a drone dangerously close to Logan Airport. The rash of recent sightings fueling bipartisan criticism of the government's response. President-elect Trump saying something strange is going on.
They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. Something strange is going on. They happen to be over Bedminster. They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
There are nearly 800,000 registered drones in the U.S., and it's not illegal to fly them during the day or night. The Biden administration insisting there's no evidence of a national security threat or foreign involvement, saying
first of all, like I would even want to like I would trust Biden even say anything about it. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry about it. They're just delivering me the pens. They're delivering my diapers. That's what's happened to all these drones. I would not trust anything that Biden would say.
Some reports can be explained as civilian aircraft.
Some of those drone sightings are, in fact, drones. Some are manned aircraft that are commonly mistaken for drones.
Authorities say you can usually verify it in seconds using the Flight Radar 24 app. You can see where most planes are in real time.
It's not just one drone. When there's one, there's many.
That's exactly what we did when we went on patrol with Officer Francesca Escudero of the Clinton Township Police Department in New Jersey.
When the sun goes down, the drones come out.
And it didn't take long before we spotted those hovering lights over a reservoir. In the dark with cloudy skies, we couldn't positively identify exactly what the objects were, but their inconsistent movements did not resemble nearby planes.
From when I've been talking to people, they're frustrated. They just want answers.
And David, the White House is pushing back against those claims by President-elect Trump, an administration spokesperson saying they're not trying to obscure any intel here, insisting that most of the sightings are some combination of hobbyist drones, law enforcement, commercial, as well as civilian aircraft, all operating legally. But they promise to continue pursuing all leads.
David. All right, Whit Johnson.
So, there you have it. There you have it. daggone drones everywhere. And I'm going to tell you what, guys. Being 105 years old, I never thought I'd ever see the day there'd be drones coming around. Thought it'd be those damn commies coming through there. I always thought it'd be that. That's what I thought it'd be. It's just daggone drones. It's got to be China. No. But anyways, let's get back serious here. And before anyone says, now I just don't understand Trump. Why Trump won't say anything. He could, but he can't. And I'll tell you why. Because he is getting classified information, right? And even as of right now, if he would give that out, that's why he's saying the government knows, they all know they should just be truthful and come clean about it. Because if he would do it, then guess what? They would go, oh, he's leaking classified information. He can't do that. Cannot do that yet. Okay, let me say it. Harley Chick, you're right. New York City Police Department had a drone in their office. I was going to touch this here in a little bit, but I'll go ahead and touch on it now. That footage you're seeing is from 2009. That is not current. And I know that for 100,000% fact on that. That is an old and a lot of people are throwing it around and going, hey, look at this, I got this drone. That drone is not from the current thing. That is something that was old footage. Since I saw it in office, or in the office, listen to me. Since I saw it on the chat, I do it. Say that. But anyways, Trump could say something, but he's not going to, because one, he's smart. He's going to. This is a different administration, if you want to call that, their baby. They have to deal with. I'm going to say this to you. I'm going to tell you why the drones are out there. I'm going to give it all to you. I did last night, and I'm going to do it again. But I want to tell you this. Stop paying attention to the drones. Stop paying attention to them. What else is going on? Because even what they're looking for is not like a new problem. It's not a new problem. And it's something that's been going on for quite a while. Yes, there was radioactive material. I've even heard some reports of there being a nuclear warhead that has disappeared. Now, that doesn't mean that we're all in big danger and all this other stuff. I'm just telling you what things that come across that I'm getting. And until I know 100% facts on this, I would not say that completely 100%. You know what I'm saying? But I'm at least telling you. But on the drones itself, we know that, there were in the containers. And I said this the other day. I said it about a week or two ago. Like, hey, there's a reason why there's a reason why that they're up and down the coast. And yes, they're going in. I saw where they was up in Ohio and different places, and just all these things. These are major distractions. Major distractions. Because let me tell you this. Since when? Listen to me. The government will say, we can't really say what it is right now. Can't really say. Because it's classified. But my God, don't shoot these things down. Because if you do, then hazmat's got to be out there and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so you're saying it's not a big deal. We got it handled. But yet at the same time, you're saying, don't worry, but don't shoot it down because, oh my gosh, it's hard telling what would happen if you did. Well, that tells me that they're the same as always. Never trust them. They're full of crap. They will sell you a turd and tell you it's a bar of gold. Sort of like some of these other truthers out here. You sell you a bar of gold, $3,000, and you get it, and it's a dog turd that's been polished and spray painted gold. Anyway, and if you think this is something new, this is not nothing new. It's just that it's being publicized now. And for what reason? We've already known that we've had open borders, we've had all kinds of goofies come across, terrorists, rapists, all these other things. I mean, we've had all of them coming across, and they're all up and disappearing. Where are they going to? What are they doing? And I've told you this a while back. They're not here to play Uno with us, guys. They're here to cause damage. And our government is saying, well, don't worry about it. It's okay. We don't know what it is, but yet we do know what it is, but yet whatever you do, don't shoot them down because, man, got to have people out there that have it. It could be a nuclear thing, yada, yada, yada. Our country for years, anybody that has been in deep into intelligence realm or any kind of in the military, not just your basic military, but I'm talking deep down in ops and stuff like that. National security things, this stuff goes on all the time. It goes on all the time. This is not like something brand new that just, wow. It's just that they chose to, why would they choose to leak it out that there was a container that had some radiation stuff and possibly now a nuclear warhead that's missing? Oh my, it's missing. Why would our government release an information like that to us, but then turn around and tell us, don't worry about the drones. It's okay. We don't know what they are, but we do know what they are, but we know. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't tell the truth in this. Which tells me this. I'm not worried about the drones. I'm not worried so much about this container from the port out of New Jersey or where it was that was found open. And not only that, it was found open, but the stuff was missing. Oh my gosh, it was missing. That's horrible. And it is horrible. But let me ask you this. Why, first of all, who in the heck is sending this kind of stuff in a container? Just a regular container. See, it doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. It's like saying we're going to transfer, President Trump has been sworn in. He's going out to Florida. But we're letting everybody know we're putting him in a crate and we're going to ship him out there on a boat. And when he gets there, we'll open it up. We let everybody know why are we letting people know that we're putting nuclear stuff on there? And why in the hell are we putting nuclear stuff on a boat and shipping it across somewhere? I mean, seriously. And who tipped off who to get this out? What's the bigger picture here? The bigger picture is what's going down now behind closed doors of them trying to do something on Friday to Donald J. Trump. That's what's happening. But our eyes are fixed on the skies. And wow, it's cool. There's a drone. Yeah, it looks like an air. I even saw in some of the country today there was a plane that was a drone. It looked like a plane. It went down and it actually had a bomb on it to, and go down and crash and blow up and all that crap. That's nothing new. There's nothing new. The art of war is no longer just run out on a field with a gun and pull the trigger. It's not. These drones they're not just up there operating off artificial intelligence, okay? They're not doing that. There are people that are manning these drones. And the reason why, now, and if you start listening, you'll hear, the reason why these are scanning, I said this last week, they're scanning the ground for two things. Something underground that's coming out, and if they're blowing up tunnels, whatever. I mean, you've got places having earthquakes now. Big explosions before these supposedly earthquakes. I do not believe that these earthquakes that are happening in Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia, and all the places that don't really have them, that are starting to have them, and there's big booms prior to that that's shaking the ground. It's something underground being destroyed that's causing this. It ain't just seriously, guys. Really, it's not just, wow, they got an earthquake. Wow, no, there's something happening. Can I even go a little further here? Because I can, because this is my show. But guess what? It is not Mother Nature. It's not Mother Nature. It's man-made. It is. How can you say that? The ground shook all over the place. Do you see? My mirror went on the wall. Made all kinds of noise. Well, it will. But if you take a really good explosion somewhere underground, it don't just blow up right there. It'll travel, especially if you have tunnels. Oh, but that's so far-fetched. Well, whatever. Then think whatever you want. I don't care. I've been telling you about these tunnels for freaking months. And not only that, but these drones have been sent out because of this. They are out there, and I said this. People's like, "Oh, I see lasers coming out of them. They're scanning like they're taking pictures of us." They ain't taking a picture of you. The reason why they're out there at night, they're not out there in the daytime. You want to know why? Because the sun is out in the daytime, and it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see radiation or anything like that in the daytime. You understand me now? And at nighttime, when the ground cools off, heat signatures still illuminate. Do you understand now? And not only that, the reason why they've been out in New Jersey focusing on a specific part is because there's like a latrine, or not a latrine, but a big body of water there that they keep, that there is a heat signature coming out of that body of water that should not be there. They're searching for where this stuff is. Dirty bombs, right? Dirty bombs. Do you remember a year ago them talking about there could be a dirty bomb in New York? We could have a dirty bomb in here. We could have a dirty bomb in here. We got people come across with dirty bombs. I'm serious. We seem to forget things. And we were telling you a year ago, 2 years ago, it's all possible. That's impossible. That's impossible. Because what y'all saying about the border, it's so secure. It's about as secure as Biden's butt. Whatever. What we're seeing now with the drones. Yep, they're real. Yep, they're up there. What is your point? What is your point? Seriously, what's your point? What are you trying to get at? Because I'm going to tell you what it is. They are trying to get you to stop focusing on what matters. If you don't hear nothing else during this show, listen to what I'm saying right now. You must focus and stay focused on what matters to you and with this country. Not the drones. Big frippin' whoop-de-deal, the drones. Let them do their jobs. Yeah, I understand. It's probably something you haven't seen before. But guess what? Look at it and go, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Good technology. And go back. They're not there to bomb you. They're not there to destroy you. They're looking for something that somebody has screwed up. And it all goes back to Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and that piece of shit Obama. That's what it goes back to. Because those freaking people, those terrorists, as far as I'm concerned, are the ones that let it get this far. And just so you know, somebody put it into the first the balloons. But let me tell you something about the balloons, the people that they don't really say nothing to you about. They called these the China balloons, right? The balloons from China. The China balloons coming across. Don't shoot them down. Oh, the military. And then they give us this big display of a jet going up and shooting it. And wherever it lands, no one goes near it. You make sure they have the hazmat suits on when this balloon goes out. Do you realize that fucking balloon was made in America? It was made in America. It wasn't made in China. Do you understand? The government keeps trying to put your eyes on other things because they know that America is now really focused on making America great and having a better comeback. And the powers that have been, that are really grasping for straws right now, are trying to pull out every stop to get you off tilt. But you must stay focused on what matters the most. Not the drones, but your faith and your family and your freedom. Period. That's it. Because if we can get you off of those and get you focused on the drone, then we can do something else to cause something else to disrupt, which will cause you to lose your faith, oh my God, and you daggone right, Harley Chick, fear-mongering. It's just fear-mongering. If the world goes crazy, if the world goes apeshit bat crazy, then they just do. I'm not. Because you want to know why? You want to know why? Because I'm not focusing on what the world wants me to focus on. I'm not going to focus on what the government wants me to focus on. That's why it's all over the news. That's why it's all over the radio. That's why everybody's freaking out. Oh my God, the drone. Oh, the drone. I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to give you information on it. That's what I do. And we move forward. We don't stay on that. We don't stay on that same thing for 10 years. The government will continue for the next 6 weeks. Well, until 6 weeks, trying to make more and more people panic. Well, my gosh, there's a nuclear warhead somewhere. And then in a couple of weeks, be like, there's 6 nuclear warheads out there somewhere. And by the way, DC's 107, not 105. They'll start saying some stupid stuff because if they can't get you to panic now, they'll get you to panic then. Every city could have a dirty bomb. They'll start all that crap. You want to know why? Because they got the news in their pocket, the mainstream media, like we haven't already known that. I refuse to focus on the things that the government wants me to focus on. My eyes are not fixed on the skies. My eyes are fixed on finishing out what we started in this freaking election. And that is having Donald J. Trump elected and duly sworn in. And then him to pull out the boots and kick him up the ass. That's what I'm focused on. That's what you as Americans, those that are listening to the show, you have to be focused on that. You cannot be focused on the drones. You cannot be focused on Iran. Well, I heard there's a mothership in Iran. Give me a break. I don't even think they have the technology to flush a toilet. Give me a break. And they'll tell us anything, and everybody goes, oh my God, did you hear? They got a mothership off the coast. And when they probably say a mothership, they mean like a barge or something that everything lands on. We think, oh gosh, it's the mothership. I mean, and of course, now you got these drones that look like the Star Wars stuff. Ooh, I mean, I told the group the other night, I'm waiting for Chewbacca to go, to come out and, DC, 5. Yeah. Wait for him to come out and Darth Vader to come out. My God, where's Luke Skywalker, by the way? I want to see the Millennium Falcon, damn it. That's what I want to see. Where's the Millennium Falcon? And by the way, I want to see C-3PO and R2-D2. I want to see all those. I'm being stupid, but seriously. You see how crazy it is? Because they know how. Now, do I believe in there's other beings and things like that could come down? Very well, possibly, yeah. But it doesn't mean that they're friendly, and it doesn't mean that they're here for our good. Do I think we walk amongst other things on this earth? Absolutely. For a fact. But it doesn't mean I want to be its friend. It doesn't mean I want to be friends with it and be buddies with it. And, hey, what kind of technology y'all got? All these weird. No, I don't want to do all that. I'm going to stay focused on what matters. And what being focused is this. Prior to the election, everybody was in panic mode. Everybody was in worry. Everybody was in stress. Everybody was in strife. Everybody was in, they're saying this, they're saying that. They're going to do this, they're going to do that. And we have to stop. Everybody stop. Take a deep breath. Step back. Look at everything and say, you know what? I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on casting my vote, getting it done. That's what we're going to do. And guess what? We did it. And now what we have to do is step back. Because I told you guys, once we get him elected, then we're going to see all kinds of crazy crap come around. We're going to see it all come around. I'm serious. We're going to see it come around. It's hard telling what we're going to see in the next couple of weeks. They're liable to come out and say, the movie E.T., that was a real life story. And then have some stupid little thing come out and go, phone home. He's a big old finger. Everybody's like, oh my God, we're real good. I don't care if they even did that. I'm going to be, oh, cool, it's a cute little midget. And move on. I'm not going to sit there and go crazy over it because my focus is not on what the government, hello everybody, what the government wants me to focus on. Can't do it. My focus is on what matters the most. And you as MAGA Nation, patriots, whatever you consider yourself as, you must focus on what really matters. And if it's fear, fear does not matter. Fear will control you. I'm not going to be focused on drones. I'm not going to be focused on Biden. I'm not going to be... Yeah, they're all crazy. It's crazy stories. It's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. But I'm not worried about it. I'm just not worried about it. I'm not going to do it. Because my faith, my family, my freedom is worth more to me than staying up overnight going, man, oh gosh, what's going to happen? What is going to happen here? Oh my gosh, what's going to happen? I can't do it. And this is another thing. Stop giving your time and your energy and your focus to things that you cannot control. And that's the psyop of the whole government thing. Feed you a story. Get your mind on it, worrying that something could happen. Do you remember the one about a year or two ago? The big old huge stories going around. There's these aliens coming down. They're going to knock on your door. Make sure all the lights are off in your house. No noise. Nothing. You have to get a specific kind of candle. Make sure everything's cut. Because if they see light, they're coming in. Do you know how many people I know that was scared crapless over that? And the whole time I'm scratching my ass going, what in the heck are people thinking? You're fearing over that? Because there's some wow comes in my back door. I'm going to blow its head off. I'm not going to go, hey, come on in. No. If it looks like a freak and it's from some other country, it didn't come here to talk to me. It came here to probe me, right? Oh, run. Hide your rear ends. I mean, seriously, I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to focus on, and so many people was worried over these aliens coming. The aliens are coming. They're going to knock on your door. DC. Wait a minute. We want you. We want you. Because they see the light in the house. Oh my God. I got puppy dogs. What happens if the lights are out and I'm burning the right candle and my dog goes, row, row, row. They're going to know someone's in there and they're coming in. You remember the other one? Do you remember the other one? These beings are going to come. They're demonic. They're going to knock on your door and they're going to sound like your loved ones and they're going to cry and beg to come in and they're going to pull on your hearts and you're going to want to let them in because you hear your loved ones so that you miss so much. Do you hear that? Do you hear how crazy the government has tried to make us? I ain't doing it. I ain't spending my energy on fear. The government can take a gigantic middle finger right to the eye, as I don't care. I'm not doing it. And you have to know this. Of course, stop giving your time, your energy, and things that you cannot control. And know this. This is the greatest part about this movement right here. Do I really think aliens are going to knock? No, I think it's total bullshit stories. I think it's stupid. I don't think they're going, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody was freaking out a week ago. Oh my God, there's aliens around here. Yeah, they come trillions of light years away to stop in New Jersey and camp out there. What a blessing. Seriously. It is fear. It's just fear. And the great thing is about this movement is this. You know this. When you are fearful, we'll talk you down out of that. Because you, my friend, are not alone. Because for so long, the enemy or the government has fed you crap full of lies to make you always think that you can't trust anybody but them and you're alone until they come around to help you. And I got news for you. America's back. That's why you're going to see these distractions. That's why you're going to see the fear and the panic in certain people. Some of these paid actors. And that's what they are. Priceless actors. Oh, that don't exist. But then whatever, going to the next show. But the thing is this, you have to understand this, that you are not alone. You will be okay. We as a group will be okay. You want to know why? Because we've stopped depending upon the government to come and rescue us. We rescue ourselves and each other. That's the bottom line. And I don't care. I heard this evening. I was listening and said, these beings coming out of the sky. It was some prophetess of all people. These beings are going to come out of the sky. And they may look like I swear to God, so they may look like a fuzzy teddy bear. They may look like they're riding a bicycle. Oh, wow, cool, Dad. Look, there's an alien up there and 30,000 feet riding a Schwinn bicycle. That's pretty damn cool, Dad. They're going to be riding bicycles. They may appear and take on the form of a car. Let me tell you what. I can't control the skies. Neither can you. But I know God can. And if there's going to be a big crap show up there in the sky, that's out of my realm. I'll let God handle that. And if it comes down here on earth, then guess what? I'm putting hands on it and we're going to handle it. But I can't fear those things. You see? And here's how this works. You hear this bullcrap story. These things are going to come out of the sky. They're going to come out. They're going to appear like cars if they want to. They're going to appear like, they may look like your grandpa riding that Schwinn bicycle. All this stuff. And after they give this big old huge crap load story of all these terrifying things, prophecies they call them. Now, not everybody's this way. I get it. So you don't have to tell me. I'm pretty damn smart. You know what I'm saying, guy? But after they do all this, they go, but you know what? The Lord is saying for a $200 seed that he will protect you. Okay. There's the game. There it is. That's it. Had nothing to do with God, had nothing to do with the little prophets, and nothing to do with all that. That's what it was. It's about money. They're no different than the government to feed you stories, make you scared, make you mad, make you panic, make you, and then everybody else looking at you going like, God, you're a nutcase. And making you think that when everything's okay. It's just, that's the biggest psyop that's going on is not the drones. The biggest psyop is getting in your mind and making you think all hell's breaking loose when it's not. Because what's happening is you have all the delegates coming in this week. And you also have these blue anons, what they call themselves, that truly believe that the executive order 13848 that Donald Trump came up with, right? That is going to be used against him to take him out completely. Ooh. Oh, man. That's some crazy stuff. Yeah. But that's what they're thinking. That's what they're even talking about. Oh, wait till this Friday. So here's the thing. So this Friday, and I'm going to go ahead and shoot this out there since someone said this. So this Friday, by this Friday, they're supposed to they got documents already pulled up. And what they're trying to do is use the Executive Order 13848 against Donald Trump and say that he and also Elon Musk and some others stole the election, because Elon started out with Elon saying, hey, prior to the election being ended, or them announcing, not being ended, but them announcing the results, they already knew the results and they realized that Donald Trump had won. Now, this is a hilarious story, I'm going to be honest with you, because the people that are saying this is what they were saying. Yeah, the blue anons is a joke, yeah. What they were saying was this, that it was stolen, Donald Trump knew it, he put them up to it, and first they were saying Elon, and now they're saying, get this, that it was Russia. Russia was involved too. Russia was involved with the first one, too, of getting Donald Trump in there, and the second one of him losing. I mean, seriously, they're so full of crap. They're so full of it. And not only that, they're saying, well, if this coming Friday, yeah, because Kamala said 2025 will be okay. It's going to be okay. It's okay. We're going to be okay because we'll be back. She's not coming back. She's not coming back. And so the goal was this. They said, if we can't get this taken care of by Friday, get this executive order slung back on Donald Trump to where the one that he wrote would be the one that removes him. If we can't do that, then I want you to hear this, because I laughed my ass off at this. Because then what we want to do is we want to make sure that when it comes to the inauguration, that what we do is and of course I heard it too, but the Democrats are saying we want to make sure that we show up in record numbers, because we want to overthrow Donald Trump while he's trying to be sworn in. I told you months ago that we would probably see a January 6th again, but it would not be a Republican Party thing doing. It would be the Democratic Party working something up. And can I tell you something? They working it up. They're working it up. And not only that, they're working it up, but they're blatantly saying it. And this is the funny part, because you know, well, I try to hold my mouth as much as I can. I really do. And I know not every day it's very successful, but I try. But when this guy said this, he says, we need at the minimum 11 million people that voted for Kamala to show up. And I was like, you're a total douchebag. Douche McBaggins is your name. Because, can I tell you what? Can I tell you this? The election results that we know now are not even accurate. They're not accurate. And I'll tell you why. Because it's worse than what has been reported for Kamala. It's worse. If they really want to get to the nitty-gritty and they do this, then they're really going to see how bad they really, really lost. Because we go, well, we really won. We won. Oh, they lost big time. We lost. They lost. We won it. Yeah, woo. You really don't realize how big of a margin we were won by. They're going to try to pull every stop out to do this. Now, I'm going to say this. If by chance they would, let's just say, okay, we're talking kicks and giggles, everybody, so don't everybody go flying off the handle and running to everybody, to your other favorite podcasters. This. I'm saying this. Yeah, there's a new shirt. Damn right. Let's just say for shits and giggles, they pull this off. Oh my God. Do not focus on that. Focus on what matters the most, right? Right. God will stop him. I'm going to tell you what, it's going to get bigger than that. Bigger than that. I mean, there's nothing really bigger than God, but I'm just saying it's more than that. Because here's what's going to happen. Because if they want to push that narrative, it's like the bully just wants to push and push and push and push and push until finally gets his abs tore all to pieces. Gets whipped all over the place. And so if they would try to do that, then what's going to happen is this. We're going to, and I said this a month ago, guys, because everybody's hard on about the Brunson thing. But if we get to this point and just say that would happen, that they did this, then the wheels of certain things will start turning. And not only that, Donald Trump, it will be known then, however it's going to be done, that this election was stolen and they can't do this. And not only that, that means everything that Joe Biden has done is undone. And before any of these major, big old huge backwoods keyboard warrior law people go,
no, that's not going to happen. That's impossible.
No, it's not, douche McBaggins. It's very possible. And it would happen. It would just happen. And the other thing is this. When he gets in there, it's still going to happen. Either way, I want to tell you this. Do not focus on the things that you cannot control. Focus on what matters, because here's the thing. Either way we walk down this road, listen to what I'm saying here. It doesn't matter which way we walk down this road. Either side of the road, we win. And I told our people last night, I told all of our, everybody was at the party, listen, everybody's like, Trump's got an ace card up his sleeve. He got an ace card. DJM3026, it's my show, Jack. If you're more than welcome to move on. And if you're talking about moving on from this stuff, then whatever. But everybody don't need to throw one-liners out there, because you know I'm going to nail them. But I'm telling you this. Don't focus on these things. Focus on the things that matter, because either way we're going to win. And Donald Trump does not have an ace card up his sleeve. He has two up his sleeve. Two of them. Either way we go down this road until the inauguration, we still win. I will not focus on the things that I can't control, and I will not focus on these things that disrupt and cause panic and, oh my gosh. And meanwhile, while all that's going on right in front of our face, they've got us distracted by drones. Because the news is not there to tell you the truth. They're there to cause the fear. The only reason why I address it is because we have to. And you can't be focused on that stuff. We can't do it. Let's see here. Look at what someone's saying here. Including the pardon of his son. Let me tell you a little something about Joe Biden and his pardons and his blanket pardons and all this other stuff. They are already on a list. Nothing is going to go by that is not going to be dealt with. And I'm telling you this. I don't care if he gave his son 50 pardons. He is an illegitimate president. We've known this for a long time. But the American people has been panicked and focused on just get it over with, just get it over with, because you don't want to know why? Because it's easy. It's an easy, just get it over with. Just go on, move on. Just get it over with. Because we don't like to fight. We don't like to conquer things. We like to have other people do it. But you know what? If you want your daggone country back, you have to open up your mouth. You have to fight for it. And you know how you fight for it? By opening up your mouth and acting. But before that, having your mind in the right place. I won't focus on these things. I'm not going to focus on what these guys. We've already know that the government does this. And I had someone last night. I actually had 3 people last night that had said this to me in different ways. They said, please tell me, Donald Trump is going to stay in there. He's going to get all the way in there. Yeah, he'll be in there, but not without a fight. You understand? You can't. We just can't focus on these things. There are so many intricate parts, and if we focus on every single thing, you can debate your own mind and talk yourself out of certain things. It's just the human nature. It's how it is. You can talk. You could have $500 and talk yourself out of someone wanting to give you $500, and you can talk yourself out of why they're giving it, why this, why, instead of just saying, "Thank God, someone blessed me. I'm gonna pay a bill," or "Bless God, DC turned 105. I'm gonna send him a gift." I'm just kidding. Speaking of that, I did get this cool thing in the mail. I'll talk about Dukes of Hazzard. Those of you that are online or watching, you see this. Trying to get it here. There's a little doohickey. I love this thing. Dukes of Hazzard. Woo! Stand there on Inauguration Day and go look at all those Democrats go, "Hell yeah! Woo! Power to the flag." I'm like, "It's racist." I'm like, "Whatever you think. Okay, it's fine. If it's racist, then I guess I'm racist. I don't know, whatever. I mean, get your head out of your butt." Anyway, you are exactly right. You cannot pardon treason. That's the great thing. That is the great thing right there. It's great. You know how you pardon treason? You hang him. Woohoo! You hang him. You put him on a firing squad, and you target practice. You have to understand that same thing. It's not even so much about all the news that's coming out and all the different things. It's about just staying focused and keeping your mind, in captivity to yourself and to God, not necessarily just releasing it for other people, put thoughts in it and media. Can't do it. Won't do it. I'm not going to do it. I refuse to do it. Anywho, tomorrow at 1 o'clock I'll be back on. This was kind of who's calling me now? All right, nobody important. It was kind of an impromptu kind of thing because I just got back in from the great Nashville trip. We still got a lot of things going on. If you're not a guardian, we want you to be a guardian. We got those of you that was on site and you got to be a part of what we talked about. I'm telling you, it is the biggest thing that anyone's ever done. And it is massive, just massive what we're going to do. But anyways, if you're not a guardian, come on, go to the website, eiobn.com, EIOBN as in Nancy.com. Scroll down and click here to be a month-to-month giving. As a guardian, click that. It's $10 or more. Or you can scroll down for reoccurring monthly billing for guardians. You can do that. And we're growing this thing. It's great. Also, at the top of the screen, you'll see a link. It says Kiss DC Kiss My Crack t-shirts. Scroll down, pick you out a shirt. Make sure you put the slogan, the size, the quantity, the name, address, phone number, and email address. We need that so you can track your shipping and get your stuff on time. Also, we still have a few more of the Christmas ornaments while they're here. Get them. DC Official Christmas Ornaments 2024, $20. Just click on it, order it. It'll get out to you. Make sure you still put in your name and address, phone number, all that good stuff. But anyways, we got great things ahead. Like I said, last night was fantastic. I wasn't really sure because of being a Monday, what we would actually, who would actually want to do it, because it was kind of a thing just to kind of get our feet wet, and it was absolutely wonderful. And let me just tell you what, I am so proud of our guardians, but I'm also proud of just everyone that showed up was just, the little grasshoppers were actually behaved themselves. But we had a great time. And we're going to do it again, and we're going to do it again, and we're going to do it again, and do it again. Because it's a great movement. It's a great thing. Anyway, also, I don't have it up on the website yet, but if you like the music that you hear on the website, on our show that we do, that is actually up on iTunes now. And you can go there, download that. Just look up, DC. Good God, what is it? I have to look at it now. Can't remember it now. Look at it. Oh, Moan Stove. No one knows better. Here we go. Yeah, there it is. Sound of Freedom. DC. Yeah, it's under DC Justice. DC Justice. It's an American flag, and it says Fight for Freedom. It's the name of the project. Go download it. It's great. If you want to go work out with it. Some stuff will make your heart pump a little bit. It's also very patriotic. There's nothing that's going to drag you down. Yeah. So stay focused. That's what it's about. But anyways, I'll be back tomorrow at 1, and I hope everybody has a great night. Get you some rest, or go to your next appointment for your other podcaster. And y'all have a great night. DC appreciates everybody, and stay safe and stay sound, and catch you later tomorrow. DC out.